Morning cardio ticked off. I done it around 30 minutes there. Now, if you're struggling to get your activity in, just buy a fucking treadmill. Like, that was like 150 quid or something like that. It wasn't expensive. It really doesn't take up much room. You can fold it away. If you're not wanting to get steps, I mean, you go outside and get steps, of course. Those are free. But if you're really struggling to lose weight, if you're struggling to get the fat off, walking is the easiest thing you can do on a daily basis that's going to help with your fat loss goals. People think, oh, it's too simple, there's no way that'll work. Listen, get 10 to 15,000 steps a day in and see how your weight changes over the next month. If we're getting to the end of March here. Set yourself a challenge to do 10 to 15,000 steps a day in the month of April. If your goal is fat loss, I guarantee you're going to see some results with that. Well, it's getting better. Who's going to give this challenge a go? Let me know. And let me know roughly what kind of step totals you're getting each day. What kind of steps are you roughly averaging on a daily basis? If you're not tracking, you need to start paying attention. Also, for anyone who's watching and wants to lose weight going into the next quarter, we're at the end of the first quarter, how has yours went? 25% of the year's gone. What have you done with it? If your goal is to lose fat, I can help. And if you want that, just reply call to this story and I'll set you up with one of our free Fat Loss Forever blueprint calls, or comment underneath if you're watching YouTube and we'll go from there. Monday morning, as you can see, just filmed a wee quick story there. Again, I just put the stories into these YouTube series. But Monday morning is done. I'm going to go and hit some of my biggest kind of to-dos for the week. Again, I joined another mastermind at the start of last week there. Been pretty good so far. There was a kind of virtual event and things on over the weekend, so I'm going to go and consume some of the calls from that, get those into action. But the reality is, and so many people are guilty of this, when you join things like that, when you pay for coaching, when you watch videos like this, if you're just doing it to consume, to feel better about yourself, you're wasting your fucking time. Like, create an action list after these videos. That's the best thing you can do. If all you done was watch my videos and prepare an action list after each one thing that you need to do after each video, you would get results. Simple. I put out my best information for free because you need to understand what it takes. The best thing about my coaching is we put it into a plan for you and hold you to accountable to achieving it. Listen, all the free information, every piece of information you could ever need, fitness, nutrition, workouts, fat loss, pick your topic, is out there. You're not actioning it though, are you? And if you're not actioning it, why? Because you're not accountable. You've not paid for anything. When you pay attention. You can take that with a pinch of salt because obviously I have a paid program, but listen, I don't care if you sign up or not. Makes no difference to me. I would love to help you, but if it's not for you, fine. But I'm telling you, when you invest in yourself, the best thing you can do is pay for coaching. The best thing you can do is pay for something you want to use. Business is the same, career, a sport. All the best athletes in the world have multiple coaches. LeBron James was famous for saying that he spent over $1 million a year on his coaching and his health and his recovery and things like that. And that's why Conor McGregor changed it all for him as well. So the reason you're not where you want to be is you're not investing. If you want to invest, you know where to find me. Drop me a message on Instagram, Facebook, hit up one of the links below. Plenty of stuff there. Get involved. Just finished the leg session. What are you training today? Telling you, training should never get easier. The goal when it comes to workouts, and this is the problem, so many people get stuck. So many people never progress, or you see these guys in the gym that, or girls in the gym for that matter, that seem to go there for years on end but never make any changes. Because they're not pushing any boundaries. I track all my workouts. I PR'd on every single exercise that I done today. Everything I improved on from last week. And I'm also building face. That's to be expected. That's what I'm pushing for. If you're not tracking your workouts, if you're not physically following a set plan for 12 to 16 weeks and actively getting better and pushing yourself, you're going to fail. Now that doesn't mean you have to spend hours in the gym. I was in there for 45 minutes in and out because of our metabolic activation workouts. They're short, sharp, intense. They fire up my metabolism. They're very intense in a short period of time. I done an interview with one of our clients, David, last night. He was absolutely shocked at the length of the workouts in the programme. He's made a life-changing transformation. I'll maybe stick his transformation on this screen if it's in a story, and you'll see it on my page if you're watching on YouTube. But the reality is you do not need to spend hours on end in the gym to get a result. If you follow an efficient, effective plan, you can be in and out the gym in less than 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and make serious progress. Are you struggling to make progress in your workouts with your fat loss at the moment? Vote in this poll or reply to this story, let me know. I'll help. I've got plenty of free resources I can send across. Just let me know if you're struggling and I'll help you. Let me guess, this is your scenario, right? Let me guess. No, this is your scenario right now. That you're waking up, you're going to work, and you're working from home. You're stuck at home, you're waking up, you're rolling out of bed and starting work. Working until 7 o'clock at night, not really being able to switch off. You're maybe messing about in the laptop and things like that. There's no routine. You're just picking whatever's convenient. You're next to the cupboard all day. You're struggling and you're piling on weight. Does that sound familiar at the moment? If it is, don't worry, you're not alone. But there is hope. Of course you can make some changes to that. The reality is, I understand that home workouts are more challenging. That working from home can be a difficult environment for motivation. Trying to do everything in the same place is challenging, but you have to create structure. Creating structure in what you do, doing a meal prep, setting times for your meals, being strict ahead of time and prepping yourself for the week is going to allow you to stay on track. When it comes to workouts, if you're finding that you're working all day and you're struggling and you're just done in after the work day, even though you've just been at home, it can be mentally taxing. Get up and get moving. You need to build in some walks. We use the 3x15 method. That's a good video, where you do 3 15-minute walks spaced evenly throughout the day. Something like that is enough to get going. Weight training, get some dumbbells. The gyms are close, but there's still a few weeks left, so try and get something that's going to allow you to progress from home and hit a workout in the morning. Let me know what you're struggling with most, and if you're looking to lose fat forever in the next 6 months or less with just 4 hours out of your week and no food's off limits, all you have to do is reply call to this story or vote in one of these polls, and I'll set you up with one of our free Fat Loss Forever blueprint calls. What have I learned from building a house over almost the last 3 years? Well, there's 3 standout lessons. Number 1, if I didn't have a mentor, aka my dad, it would have taken 10 times longer, probably taken about 10 years, and cost me 2 or 3 times as much. Very similar to what people do when it comes to losing fat. Number 2, the work was never going away. Like, no one was going to do it for me. There wasn't a magic pill I could take that would put up walls, or put up plasterboard, or fit insulation, or toilets. Nothing. The same comes to your fat loss. People look for the magic pill. See, if the magic pill fucking existed, everyone would use it, including myself, and it would cost tens of thousands of pounds. It doesn't exist. Number 3, the asset that I have built, almost, will last for life. It's not going to blow away in the wind. Just like if you actually place some value on educating yourself and losing fat forever. Once you do fat loss once properly, never need to do it again. So many people go on this cycle of losing the same 10 to 15 pounds. The reason being, they want results tomorrow. This house has taken 3 years to build, probably, by the time we're finished. It'll last the next couple of hundred, well beyond my lifetime. The reality is, if you spend the next 6 to 12 months focusing on losing fat forever and doing it in the right manner, it'll last you for the rest of your life. Educate yourself once. Stop pissing away your life trying to lose fat every 8 weeks and going through these stupid diet cycles because it's getting you absolutely nowhere. If you're ready to change that, finally, all you have to do is reply call to this story, and I'll set you up with one of our free Fat Loss Forever blueprint calls, and we'll get the ball rolling. I'll do a quick tour of the upstairs because it's just about done now, apart from the doors getting fitted. So obviously we have the gym, just finished up some shoulders, got the front bedroom here, balconies on just there, you can see, toilets are finished, that is working, everything's in here, just need to fit the doors, it's good to go. Bathroom in here as well, we have, oh, just thinking about it, no, the bottom must be off. It was working though, showers in. Upstairs. Glass is now finished. Upstairs. Cinema room that's going to be. Just go through here, this is the master bedroom. Again, just about finished in here. Need to fit some cupboards in there right enough. And this is the kind of master ensuite. And it is good to go. And that's a quick update on the upstairs of the house. What are your plans over the Easter weekend? Let me know, drop me a reply what you're up to. If you're working out, let me know as well. I'm certainly going to be enjoying some Easter eggs. Hope you are as well.
Oh, I post that
Getting the steps in today, down at the beach. What are you doing this fine Sunday Easter weekend? Here's a quick question for you. If you're stranded in a desert island, which 3 items would you pick up? Let me know in the question box below. Or which 3 items would you take with you, sorry. You can take anything you want, 3 items only. What would you choose? Easter egg. Who's having one of these today? Let me know, yes or no. Big question. Should you be concerned about having an Easter egg? Not the fucking slightest. Listen, fitness and health, losing fat forever is a lifestyle. One bad day, one bad week does not define you. It is your consistent efforts over time that are going to lead to a result. So if you're having an Easter egg, fine. Try and factor into your calories if you can. If you can't, just move on. Get back to it tomorrow. Get your steps in today, prep your meals, plan your meals. I've done all of that today. I've done my food shopping. The rest of my meals are going to be on track. I'm having an Easter egg because I got one. I had one last night as well. Doesn't matter. Is it going to cause me to suddenly gain fat all of a sudden? Absolutely not. Slow, steady changes over time are what is going to allow you to win this race. Ruling out foods, ruling out chocolate, ruling out things you actually enjoy. That's never what's going to help you lose fat forever. The reason people continually fail is because they go on diets that restrict certain things. They go on diets that restrict this. They go on diets that call food sins. Like, how's there any sustainability to that? There isn't. Finding an approach that works for you and gets results for life is the only thing you should be searching for when it comes to losing fat forever. If you want to keep losing and gaining the same 10 pounds, fine, charge on. I'm sure we've all done it. I certainly have myself. But if you're ready to lose fat forever, start eating the foods you actually enjoy and love the process and have chocolate, then reply call to a story or comment underneath, and I'll set you up for a free Fat Loss Forever calls where I'll show you how to do all of that for free.